Hello, my name is Starlight. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I'm reaching out to all of you beautiful souls out there. I hope you're out in nature like Starlight is, and don't mind me. I have my blue hat with my red shirt, and see, it says hate less, love more, and that's what we need more of. And the reason why I have my hat on is because my hair is having a funky day, so it's a great hair cover up. So anyway, if you are new to my channel, welcome. And also, I hope you're getting out in nature, and not only that you're getting out in nature, is that you're taking really good care of yourself. You know, make sure you get plenty of water and the right kind of food that is really good for you. And also is to make sure the ones that are there loving and supporting you, that you spend some time with them and let them know how much you appreciate them. That is, that's how you're going to keep them around, is by, letting them know. And, it doesn't even have to be their birthday or holiday, to do something special for those people out there that are supporting you. So be there for those people, but also be there for yourself first. So anyway, I do love you, and this is Starlight, and if you are new to my YouTube channel, welcome. And you can find me on YouTube, and that is at Starlight, and that is Kathy with a K Dingman. Plus, if you want to see and be the change that you want to see in the world, you can give this video a thumbs up. Really, by giving thumbs up is going to help YouTube by spreading these videos out more, because it's not just about Starlight building a YouTube channel. No, it is about being a voice out in this world for the voiceless, and to stop certain things out in the world from happening. So we do need to step it up. And anyway, besides giving my video a thumbs up, you can also leave a message down below, beep, 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 and you could share my videos with anyone you want, the cat down the road or a bird in the tree, whoever. So besides share my videos, you can also push the notification bell. That way you do not miss any videos. And don't forget to check out my playlist, because there are some titles in there. You might not even know what is in there, so there's a lot of different topics on my playlist. Plus, you can follow me on Instagram at 1995 Starlight, or on Facebook, and that is Kathy with a K Dingman Starlight. So Starlight had an amazing day. I am speechless in a way, because how this works with the universe and the archangels. I pray in the morning to be guided, and I'm amazed what happened today. So thank you, universe. Thank you, angels. Thank you, God. So anyway, I had to say that really first, because I get all crying like a little baby when I am blessed in so many ways, the way God blesses me. And I know we're all blessed, aren't we? So here we go. And that is really not even my message for today, but this is a new hiking place. First thing when I arrived here, I'm like, ooh, I can't wait to get out here. And like I said, I'm really kind of behind today, but really it doesn't matter, because everything happens, nothing happens by accident, is what I'm trying to say. And, I do have to say this before I start this video. I wasn't planning on saying this, but as far as my family goes, is, all afternoon until just a few minutes before I started this video, is Starlight wasn't sure if she lost a loved one in her family today. And that is why it is so important, to love and support those people out there. You might have family members out there. Some of them, you might really want to stay away from, but, let them know when they're going through some hard times, even though, might not be in contact with them. Maybe they're, they got toxic energy or something like that, is to, reach out to those people, because that is, the right thing to do, is to, they say blood is thicker than water, and it is, so is that I am so grateful, because, it would have been our first family member that we would have lost, as far as my family that, I have. So it is so grateful to know, that that person is okay and in the hospital. So it's so important, like if you have parents, that are getting older and stuff like that, and, like to check up on them, find out how they're doing, and with your kids, be there for the family and your friends that are the true friends. Not everyone, is going to be your friend, so you got to sort those people out and find out who are the ones that you really want in your life. And I am blown away. I am sorry, Starlight, cannot help it. Starlight can't help it. I'm so behind on my day today, but really, like I said in the beginning, everything happens for a reason. God bless me today, and I am so blessed. But this is so beautiful. Starlight loves green. Some people have favorite colors. Starlight doesn't have a favorite color. I don't believe in a favorite color. But this is so beautiful, and of course, the way you're looking at it is not the way Starlight sees it. I love this, even though it does have a cement trail. But this is so beautiful. I am so blessed to be out in Florida. But the message for today is we all can do this. And you're probably wondering, what can we all do? We all have gifts and talents. And I love who I am. Half of my life I didn't love who I am. And I am learning to love myself more and more every day, because this is how God intended us to be, is to love ourselves unconditionally. And there's a lot of people out in the world that don't want us to spend time alone with ourselves. There's a lot of people out in the world that will make you feel guilty when you do something wrong. And I am so blessed, because, God has blessed me with so much. I have, I am in great health, I ended up getting my vital signs read today and stuff like that today. And look at how close this squirrel is here. I don't have to take any medications, So if you're a person like Starlight, where you don't have like a pile of medications to take every day, and if you are a person that has a pile of medications that you got to take every day, maybe you ought to get a second opinion. And I'm not a doctor, but I do know how they do, feed medication to people like it's candy, and it's not. So, but I'm not here to talk about your medications. It's just to be grateful, about your legs and arms, and that you're able to, I am so friendly to people that Starlight draws people in like a magnet all the time. I get people, there was a man that I met this morning, and I'm not here to pick on this man, but he was out in the park walking, and despite his size, I said, hey, I'm going to turn around this way because there's people over that way. I said, hey, it is great that you are out here, and he decided to sit right next to Starlight, and Starlight doesn't just talk to beautiful people that look beautiful on the outside, because I know there's a lot of beautiful people that the way society might think, they don't look that handsome or beautiful on the outside. It doesn't mean that they're not beautiful inside. So don't be deceived on the outward appearance with people, because no matter what their outside appearance look like, they can be beautiful spirit beings, beautiful people. So don't judge on the outside appearance of people. It's so important. And beep. So, this man sat next to me, and I made him feel good, and he was blown away. I get so many people that get blown away because I am a beautiful girl and I talk to strangers all the time. Some of you are probably like, Starlight, you shouldn't do that. But you know what? I found out in my life that it's the ones that are closest to you are the ones that really hurt you. It's really not always the strangers, and I'm not saying strangers. Isn't this place so beautiful? I want to go barefoot. But yeah, it's not always the strangers that are out there doing stuff to people, like abusing people or hurting people. It's a lot of times, most of the time throughout my life, it's been the people that are the closest to you. Even in the churches, that's how it is with the pastors, they got to watch out for the ones that are getting up to the pulpit, and whispering in the pastor's ear. And I have seen a numbers of that, numbers of times of people whispering in the pastor's ear. And of course, those people, they don't want the pastor to preach at them, but on that point with a pastor, if you are a pastor and you're being an ear to a Christian that says that they're a Christian, and you're being an ear to them, and you are letting them talk to you as a pastor about other Christians and saying, hey, pastor whoever, did you know Sister Starlight has been, what was Starlight doing? Oh yeah, Starlight was, I seen her out at a bar, yeah, Sister Starlight was out in the bar, and Brother Bob, I saw him. What was Brother Bob doing? Oh yeah, Brother Bob was at the movies. So if I was the pastor, believe me, Sunday morning I'd have a service for the guy whispering in my ears. I wouldn't even be preaching about Sister Kathy or Brother Bob, about, having being at the bar or going at the movies. I would be really nailing that one whispering in my ears. That's, but sometimes those pastors, they are looking for a great message, and they let people whisper in their ears. And that's why you got to watch out the ones that are closest to you. And as I'm saying this, you're probably shaking your head like, yes, it's been the ones that are the closest ones. It could have been your mom or dad, brothers or sisters, aunts, uncles, whoever, the ones, your best friend that you thought was a best friend. So what this video is about, everyone can do this, but not everybody's doing this. And the more I do it and do this, the more I go at parks or hiking trails, I get so many great responses from the people. And what is Starlight talking about is being friendly. Don't, like if you go out to a park, say hello, say, isn't it a beautiful day? Or, like I get people, they don't even know how to respond to me sometimes. I did this all through the morning. It is a beautiful thing. That's, we're supposed to be all family, but we don't act like that. That's a big, huge problem in the world, is that smile at someone, give eye contact. I made a videos about this a long time ago, and I decided to do this again today because I had a wonderful morning, and I got some great conversations. I actually met a man that watches Infinite Waters Ralph Smart videos. And we had a great conversation, and we both agreed, yes, Ralph, Infinite Waters Ralph Smart is awesome. We love watching his videos, and it was great. Now, if I never took the time to stop what I was doing and recognize the guy that was walking, I would have never had that great conversation that I was having with that man. And then to find out we have a connection with the same YouTuber, and so I could go on and on and on and on and on about all the different beautiful people that I've met from, even before I started traveling to Florida, how easy it is to, go, stop what you're doing sometimes and, like you could be at a park or a hiking trail, and you could be, in your own world, but sometimes we need to kind of like stop what we're doing and let other people know that, hey, you know what? I want to at least give you, like, say something to them, send some kind of beautiful, vibes out to these people. Like I have a shirt on today is hate less, love more. That is like a conversation shirt. Some people will come up to Starlight over that. People come to me a lot with my sticker on my car. Be the change that you want to see in the world. I just had a lady yesterday that stopped me at a library, and the timing was awesome. I was too cold in the library and I had to go out, get a jacket on or something so I can go back in and look for a job. And bam, conversation going. I love to have conversations with people, so it really, there's people that are starving for this. There's people out in the world, that need to interact with other people. Like I was talking to the man this morning that he knows that he's out there exercising, he lives close to the park. He'll walk so far and then he will take a breather, sit on a bench and, start back up and walk again. So I was trying to help him out. I said, hey, it's great that you are out here, listen to your body, like I'm not sitting there picking fun at him because of his size. I inspired him to keep going. I said, it's great that you're outside. It's better than, being inside your house, all day long. It's good, I said, for you to get outside so you can get around other people. And, he was amazed that I, being a beautiful lady, that I even spoke to him, So if you think that, like, there's a lot of people in the world, and it's sad to say, there's a lot of beautiful people that look beautiful on the outside, but, it is pretty sad where they think, well, I'm too good enough to say hello to you. Look at how beautiful I am, or look how handsome I am. Like I'm not going to talk to you because you would make me look bad. No, that's not how we ought to think, or even, but there are people out there that they don't want to talk to, that person wearing polka dot pants, or that person over there that has a funky hairstyle, or maybe they got pink hair, Oh no, what is everybody going to think if I talk to the lady with pink hair? Forget about what people are going to think, because that is a big, huge problem in this world today, is people are too worried about what other people think. And then, really, God will bless you when you let that fear go and you reach out to people like we really need to. And these are things that are going to help this world out by being that change in the world that you want to see, by being friendly out in public. There's some people, they're afraid of people. But, if there's other people out in the park with you, nothing's going to happen. The likelihood of that happening, it would be because they might have some kind of mental illness or something that you're not aware of, but really the likelihood of that happening, or maybe they're intoxicated. Yeah, now, of course, if they're intoxicated, those are people Starlight likes studying stuff and like what made these marks. But, Starlight loves interacting with people, but if they are intoxicated, those at that time, it'd probably be best to kind of move along, because you don't know what, there's spirits going on in there. So, but really get out of yourself. And like I said a few minutes ago, but some people think, hey, I make a lot of money. I have a beautiful car. I got a beautiful house. I got a beautiful family. I'm all loaded with money. And you know what? I'm not going to talk to that person over there, like a homeless person, or, somebody that, doesn't look like they have a lot of money, because, hey, look at all the money I make. I would make myself look bad if I lowered myself to thinking that you're lowering yourself to talk to some other human being. Because really, if we took everything away, we'd all still would be the same in the end, because we all would be standing here like the way Adam and Eve, all bare butt and naked. If God just said, hey, you know what, I'm just going to take everything that I gave you, which that's where all it came from, is I'm going to take everything that I gave you away. The house, the car, the family, you know, and you're going to be standing there all by yourself in the clothes. Guess what? They're off. And now, you know, now we're all standing there naked. There's nobody better than anybody. And that's the way society has, you know, got us to believe, is with the Hollywood stars and even the public schools, you know, thinking that there's people better than other people by competing. I'm totally against competing, like who's better than who, you know, all that. So I believe, you know, is to today, you know, be better than what you were yesterday. And Starlight, I am so proud of myself. And I'm going to say this. Some people think, oh, you're prideful. That's your opinion. But, you know, we need to love ourselves and give ourselves credit when we do something like did a big major change in our life. You know, be proud of yourself, you know, like to say, hey, I did let go of something that was not serving me. I let go of this how many times now? But, you know, every time I'm getting even better by letting go of something that's not serving me. And I did that last night. I gave something to somebody today. I said, here, I don't need it anymore. I don't want it. You take it, you know? So I am proud of myself because it's something that I am working on. You know, and we need to let go of things and people that no longer serve us. But just because we're letting go of people, that doesn't mean that you cannot reach out. Please, you know, like look for opportunities out in the public, out in your community, you know, of ways that you can help people. You know, go out of your way a little bit, like to, you know, you see somebody struggling, or, you know, give them a hand, because that will make, you know, you don't know what these people are going through. People are so good at putting a mask on out in public, you know. I see that black snake. I'm always seeing these snakes out here. But I'm going to see if it's coming towards Starlight. Yeah, I'll stomp on the ground so we'll feel my vibration. Starlight's. But Starlight's a nut. I like snakes, but I really don't know if these ones if they sting or anything like that, bite. But letting it do its thing. But yeah, so don't think you're better than anybody else. And fear is really the thing that is stopping you. If you're like, hey, I'm afraid to do this and I am afraid to do that, I'm stomping, letting it know, hey, I'm over here. See, it ran back in there. So, yeah, just remember that we all started the same way, bare butt naked. And some people have a problem with that, you know. But hey, God, that's how God planned it in the beginning. Adam and Eve didn't have any clothes, and the churches will, you know, like, oh man, churches can be something about that one, you know, to really get ugly with people about what kind of clothing they wear or don't wear. So I do love you. It's just that we really need to get out of ourselves and stop being afraid of, you know, like to reach out, because God will bless you, you know, but you do have to, you know, keep yourself safe. Like when it's dark out, guess where Starlight is? Starlight's in her car. You know, I'm not saying like at nighttime you do want to watch out more because you can't see a lot, you know, and that's when a lot of people, there's different types of people, they come out at night, you know, when everybody's going to bed, you know. So there are certain, not saying that all these Nighthawk people are bad, but there's people that do come out at different hours of the night. So Starlight goes to bed early. So, you know, you want to keep yourself safe, you know, and then you also got to just think of where are you? Is there other people around? You know, if there's other people around, don't let fear come in and say, no, don't say hi to that person. I know what Starlight said, but no, don't listen to Starlight, you know, like just act like that person's not there when you walk by. You know, please don't behave that way, because we're supposed to be family, and we really need to start acting like family. And you'd be surprised how many what you can learn from other people if you just really be brave and let fear go. And, trust that God's going to protect you. I know I am protected. I pray every night for a shield of protection around my car, a 50 feet shield, triple shield of protection around my car every night. And I have been doing this for almost 6 months now. And has anything happened to Starlight? Has anybody tried to grab Starlight? Absolutely not. Nobody has done anything to Starlight because I am protected. I am protected by God, the universe. I am protected by Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. So, anyway, I do love you. Starlight loves talking with strangers. Ooh. So don't be so afraid. You'd be surprised at the beautiful people that you can meet. And outside appearances, I'm telling you, whatever you think about the outward appearance, I'm trying to figure out what animal is that up there, but I'm telling you, I've had people that helped me out in this situation, and by me looking at the outside appearance, I would have never thought that they would have helped me out. But see, I've been wrong over and over and over again, and that's why it's so important that just because somebody looks a certain way, it doesn't mean that they're a bad guy. There could be a rough-looking guy out there, but he could be a gentle little giant, How do you know really who he is? He could be a funny guy, just because he's got this big old beard and you can't really see his facial expressions, and maybe he's big, It doesn't mean that, that's a monster. Now, there are some people, I do have to say, that, the outward appearance is because they lived a rough life, but you really can't keep yourself locked up and not to communicate with people at all. So be brave, but keep yourself safe. Like I said, hang on, is like hanging out at a bar would probably not be the greatest place to say, hey, I want to be your friend. No, so be wise on where you're, like a park or a hiking trail, and make sure people are, if you're that scared, just make sure there's other people around when you reach out and say hello to someone, because you'd be amazed. That person might have the very answers that you are searching for. And I've done this to many people on my journey here, is I helped them out with stuff because I prayed about it. I asked God to guide me and stuff. So don't be afraid to be friendly. We need that, and it's rewarding when you realize that, hey, they might reach out to you and say, hey, it was great that you said hello to me. And they might not be used to people coming up and saying hi, so, and it's going to make their day, and they'll be like, hey, I would love to talk to that person again because they were treating me like a human being. I don't get it. It's been like this my whole life, and it's got to change. If you want to see and be a change in the world, we got to really, reach out to other people, and God will bless you by letting love guide you, not fear. I love you so much. You can, give this video a thumbs up if you want to see and be the change that you want to see in the world, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget, you can, big butterfly, you can leave a message down below, beep, 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 and you could share my video with your family, friends, a big, huge butterfly, or even a snake, cat down the road, I don't know. Also, don't forget, you can follow me on Instagram at 1995 Starlight, or on Facebook at Kathy with a K Dingman Starlight. I love you so much. Please stop judging on the outward appearance. I could dress in such a way and make everybody think a certain way if I really wanted to, but really let love guide you, not fear, and be friendly to people. Say, hey, isn't it a beautiful day? Hey, isn't it, it's great to see you out today. It'd be like, really? You actually care? Huh. Wow, there's a human being, really, who cares. I actually am very funny with people. I'll tell them my Starlight name, and they're like, well, where are you from? I'm like, I am from another planet. Sometimes they might run. But anyway, I do love all of you, and be real. Take the mask off. Take your mask off. It's okay, to be yourself. And I love you so much. This is Starlight. This is Starlight. Love, light, and peace.